making copy interesting, right? How do you make copy interesting? Because a lot of times I read copy and it's like when copy isn't quite good enough, sometimes it's because it's just not interesting enough, right? And if it's not interesting, I mean, there's such a direct correlation between interesting and results, right? Because if it's not interesting, no one's going to read it, or fewer people will read it. If fewer people will read it and read to the end, fewer people will buy. It's just axiomatic. And so I think that it's a good idea to kind of do a run through of your copy of, is this boring? Is this interesting? How can I make this more interesting? Right. And to think about the ways of doing that, right? You make it more interesting, first of all, because it's more relevant, right? And it's more beneficial, right? It's bigger promise. It's more interesting because, hey, it's about me, right? I want to read stuff about David Deutsch. I want to read stuff about copywriting. I want to read stuff about how to be a better copywriter. I want to read stuff that has relevance to me. And also it's interesting because it connects to what people are interested in, right? Like people are interested in what's going on in the news, right? Which is why Agora is always doing things that are like, Biden, how Biden is going to destroy your portfolio and what you can do to get rich, right? But by bringing in Biden, and they used to bring in, Obama back in the day, and they used to bring in Trump back in the day, because that's what people were interested in. They're interested in China, right? What's going on with China? What's going on with Russia? People are interested in celebrities. Anytime you can make a connection between what you're doing and a celebrity, right? And sometimes the connection can be pretty tenuous, right? But just if it's got the name of a celebrity in there that's in the news, it's going to be more interesting. If it's referring to something, the Britney Spears cure for, arthritis, whatever it is, right? It's like, gets my attention. That's interesting. If you're writing in a colorful way about something, right? And again, it comes back to that thing of, what if you're talking to someone in person, right? Jim Rutz always used to say, I used to sell for Amway. And he said, I could see when people started to get bored and their eyes started to glaze over, right? And that's what I do in my copy. I see when people's eyes are starting to glaze over and I throw something in, right? That wakes them up. That's interesting. I bring in the Holy Roman Empire or something just from left field or whatever he does, right? And that's what you've got to do in your copy too. You've got to feel when you're starting to lose people, because you're losing customers when that happens.